Welcome to 3-Minute Time Capsule. Today, we're traveling back to the Wild West, a period filled with daring cowboys, lawless towns, and epic showdowns. But beyond the myths and legends, what was the reality of the American frontier? Let's explore the true story behind the Wild West in just 3 minutes. The Wild West, roughly spanning from the mid-1800s to the early 1900s, was a time of rapid expansion across the American frontier. Driven by manifest destiny, the belief that the U.S. was destined to expand from coast to coast, settlers, miners, and pioneers pushed westward. This era was marked by the California Gold Rush, the building of the Transcontinental Railroad, and the displacement of Native American tribes. As settlers moved west, conflicts arose between Native American tribes defending their lands and the U.S. government seeking control. Treaties were made and broken, leading to battles like Little Bighorn and Wounded Knee. The era of the Wild West was as much about conflict and resistance as it was about exploration and settlement. The Wild West is famous for its lawmen and outlaws. Figures like Wyatt Earp, Wild Bill Hickok, and Doc Holliday became legends for their roles in maintaining or breaking the law in rough frontier towns. Towns like Tombstone, Deadwood, and Dodge City were notorious for their violence and lawlessness. With little formal law enforcement, many towns relied on sheriffs, vigilantes, or hired guns to keep the peace. Iconic events like the gunfight at OK Corral became part of Wild West folklore, blending fact with fiction. At the same time, outlaws like Jesse James and Billy the Kid captured the public imagination, becoming symbols of rebellion against the establishment. These figures, whether seen as heroes or villains, embodied the rough-and-tumble spirit of the frontier. Beyond the gunfights and gold rushes, the Wild West was a land of opportunity and hardship. Cowboys, often romanticized as rugged heroes, were actually hard-working laborers, driving cattle across vast plains in grueling conditions. Meanwhile, homesteaders braved harsh climates to farm and build communities. Women played crucial roles, not just as homemakers, but also as business owners, teachers, and even outlaws. African Americans, Chinese immigrants, and Mexicans were also integral to the frontier, despite being overlooked in popular narratives. The frontier was a melting pot, where diverse people and cultures met, clashed, and sometimes blended, creating a complex tapestry that was more than just cowboys and Indians. By the late 19th century, the era of the Wild West was coming to an end. The completion of the Transcontinental Railroad, the closing of the frontier, and the establishment of law and order transformed the landscape. The Buffalo Bill Wild West shows and dime novels of the time helped romanticize the era, turning it into a mythic chapter of American history. The Wild West, in reality, was a time of both great opportunity and great tragedy, a land of conflict, cultural exchange, and change. Its legacy lives on in our fascination with this period of American history, where the line between legend and reality often blurs. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the Wild West. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to explore more fascinating moments in history with 3-Minute Time Capsule. We'll see you next time.